It is time for another video covering the crazy regional indie MMA highlights that happened over the weekend that you might not have known about. And it is all thanks to the man, the myth, the legend, Caposa, who you've got to be following on Twitter at Grabaka_Hitman for more insane clips just like these. What's up, everyone? It's the casual Lawton Vierkant, and this is Caposa's Corner. Kicking off this week, we are going to RCC Boxing Promotions Intro 12 event in Russia. This fight sees Bazad Usmanov showing a 6-4 record up against Grigory Dontsov, who has a 5-1 record. It's never a good start to the second round when you instantly get sent to the ground and continue to have body shots thrown at you constantly, but maybe Dontsov can get out of it. Or maybe not. Usmanov sets this up perfectly by distracting him with the body shots so that the huge right can come in and finish the job. Usmanov improves his record to 7-4 and is now on a 2-fight win streak. Moving on to our next event, we're at ACA 122 in Minsk, Belarus for 2 fights. Here we have Marcus Ridohanka with a 7-3 record going against Alexander Kovalev, who is undefeated with an 8-0 record. After a back-and-forth first round and with only 1 minute left, Kovalev decides the ground and pound isn't working, so he decides to change it up.
Again, look at that setup. Look at the drop and roll.
Doing the right thing.
Whoa.
We're going to try and trap, isolate one of those legs.
Marcus is He's out. He's out. Whoa.
Yep. Marcus gets flipped into a beautiful anaconda choke and then proceeds to take a nap with his eyes open. This is a great win for Kovalev, who now has a record of 9-0 and is definitely someone we could see in a major promotion in the future. For our last fight at ACA 122, we have Artem Damkovsky with a 23-13 record, and holy shit, that's a lot of fights, going against Vyacheslav Rynok, who has a 9-3 record. Only 1 minute into the second round, and Damkovsky is trying to find a way to break his 2-fight losing streak, and I think he has an idea on how to do it.
Oh!
He's been dropped.
He's walking off. He's got to try and finish this off. Rynok's still there.
Rynok's still hanging on.
Oh!
That is it.
Sheesh, as if this straight left wasn't deadly enough, Rynok survives, but not for long when this huge uppercut seals the deal. Damkovsky breaks his losing streak, adds a win to his record, and gets a great finish for his highlight reel. Next, we are going to KSW 60 in Poland for, yep, Caposa's KO of the week, everyone's favorite. This fight sees Ion Serdu with a 10-3 record, taking on Kasper Kozarzewski, no relation to the Friendly Ghost, with a 7-3 record. I said this a few weeks ago, but seriously, who doesn't love just a good head kick KO?
Oh, what a knockout, wow!
One kick and he's out and folded like a chair. You can see Serdu thought about going for the ground and pound, but even he knows that's not needed, as he basically just killed Kozarzewski via head kick. Serdu climbs his record to 11-3 and hopefully can secure more fantastic KOs like this one in his future. Now we are going to GMC Fight Night 7 in Gelsenkirchen, Germany, and this one is coming in hot. So the amazing spinning back kick you're seeing is from Benny Bayrami, who is only fighting in his second pro fight ever, and now has a 1-1 record. That poor soul on the canvas is Manuel Klimt with a 1-4 record, and now on a 4-fight losing streak. This is just a perfect display of a spinning back kick from Bayrami after getting his leg grabbed, and hopefully he can continue making moves like this in his future. Going to visit our good friends at Combate Global for their lightweight championship tournament in Miami, Florida, we see Christian Perez, who is 3-0 as a pro, facing off against Geraldo Almonte, who has a 3-2 record. Starting off fast again, literally within seconds, Perez takes a high kick to the face and we are on the ground. Recovering quick though, Perez decides to lock in a heel hook from hell and crank it to the max. With no way of escaping, Almonte is forced to tap and this fight is over in just 30 30 seconds. Perez improves his record to 4-0 and is on a great path to be in a larger promotion in his future. For our next event, we are going to American Combat Alliance 14 in Bossier City, Louisiana for 2 fights. The first, we have the main event for the middleweight title, which sees Derek Krantz with a 24-12 record. Holy shit, again, that's a lot of fights. Up against Nolan Norwood, who has a 12-6 record. After 2 whole minutes of just feeling each other out, Krantz decides to make the first move, and it pays off.
Tasted that power a little bit, and he's kind of shying away from it right now.
There it is.
It's over.
That's it. That is it.
3 huge rights, and Norwood is out cold. Just some absolute power in the hands of Krantz as he climbs his record to 25-12 and is your new AKA middleweight champ. We've got one more fight at AKA 14, and this one sees Josh Neely with a 3-6 record going against Justice Lamprez, who has a 3-3 record. Neely is getting absolutely dominated this first round and just nearly has the fight called on him, but he survives and we move on to round 2. And who doesn't love a comeback story?
Taking the momentum from the first round.
That's a good hook. Oh, that's a great right hand for Neely. He's out.
That is it.
Yep. 1 right to shake him, and the second right to finish him. Neely just completely turns this fight around in the second, and it pays off big time. He improves his record to 4-6 and shows us exactly why you don't give up in a fight. Now we are going right next door to me for Hard Rock MMA 120 in Lexington, Kentucky. This fight sees Christian Floyd with only a 1-0 record up against Miles Bryant, who is making his debut. We're getting very close to the end of the first round. Then Christian decides to end it.
Bryant.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 deadly hooks to the slowly falling body of Miles, and this fight is over. Christian gains his 2nd win for his record, gets a fantastic knockout for his resume, and hopefully can continue growing in the sport. It only makes sense to visit our friends at LFA 105 in Shawnee, Oklahoma to end this week. Here, we have Kanan Kawai wielding a 5-1 record, going against Jake Childers, who has an 8-1 record. This one is for all you submission and quick finish lovers.
Wow, you see right away this fight, it's southpaw versus southpaw. Beautiful sprawl right there into a ninja choke. No arm in right here, it's like a rear naked choke.
Look at this.
From the front.
Oh my God! Just like that!
Just 20 seconds into this fight, and Kanan secures this ninja choke and forces the tap, and does it with ease, as you can tell by his face. He improves his record to 6-1, is now on a 2-fight win streak, and hopefully can keep securing wins just like this. We can't say it enough, but a massive thank you to the legend Caposa for helping us compile this list. Please go give him a follow on his Twitter at Grabaka_Hitman, and you can support him on his Patreon at patreon.com/Caposa. And as always, a huge shout out to all of these amazing organizations for hosting these events year-round, and to the fighters, winners, and losers, and we will see you all on the next video. Peace!